Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all can't blame me for nothing. Y'all saw the topic. Y'all can blame Miss America. I had nothing to do with it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm going to wait till a little few of y'all get up in the house so I can really tell y'all about it. Because it ain't my fault. It's Miss America. She the one that did it, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all about it too. Uh-huh. Yeah. I woke up this morning. I checked the weather outside, another gloomy day. I don't know, but the things is changing. But it said in the Bible that, you wouldn't know one season from the other. We sure don't know what season this is. It's the gloomy season. Okay. In Houston, Texas, it is. Uh-huh. I ain't no sun out there. So, I got to make my own sunshine today. That's it. That's all. So that's why I came out here with my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies. So y'all could make my day and I could make y'all's day. Okay. So we're going to start it off with a little laughter this morning because I'm on one today. I'm trying to tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. So who we got in the house here? Miss Geraldine was the first one to step up in here. And then in the note say she would come over for a little laughter this morning. And so was Sweet and Sassy. Myra can't wait to fall out laughing. Miss Rucker's in the house. Good morning. To you, and how's baby Gator? Kiss kiss to him. Baby Gator is good. He just hadn't been cleaned up this morning, so he's not appropriate to come out here and speak to y'all sugar woogers. He'll make his appearance later on today or tonight. What's up with you, Miss Stacy Love Jones is in the building this morning. And so did Lisa Hill came over to chat with Miss V up for a little while. Good morning to you, Thankful for Life, and thank you for the roses and the hearts. Sting is in the building with everything, crown, roses, and hearts. So Janice Milton says, good morning, Miss V, and everyone in the chat. So, y'all, check this out. Now I woke up this morning. I wasn't bothering nobody. Wasn't nobody bothering me. It was just like that. I got up. I was gonna put on some clothes because I didn't have on no clothes all day yesterday. I was gonna put on, clothes. Even though I don't think I'm going out the house today because I don't feel the need to go out there and weather looking like this. It looked like it's just gonna pour down rain in a minute. I'm just like a cat. I don't like to get wet, so I must wait and see what the weather does. If the weather turns out all right, then I'm going to get out and move about the country. If not, tomorrow's another day, okay? And if I don't make it, then it wasn't meant for me to go out there no way. That's the way you got to look at it, okay? Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Good morning, beautiful. I rang that doorbell. I heard you. I said, come in, Patricia. Sure did. I said, come on in the house, Patricia. Let's chat this morning. Let's have a few laughs this morning. Let's blame Miss America for it. Okay, so I told you I woke up out the bed. I said my little prayers. Thank you, Lord, for another day. And I'm gonna make the best of whatever situation is out there. Right? And I can't let the weather do me. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So Miss Rhonda decided she was gonna walk up in the house this morning, and she rang that doorbell. Oh, I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Y'all come on in. Come on in. This stuff here is funny this morning. Yeah, Miss B on one. I didn't wake up on one, but Miss America did it. I went and took my little happy butt over there to her channel, okay? Baby, Miss America had everybody over there rolling this morning. She did the Steve Harvey morning show. Y'all got to go watch it. It was too funny. Some of them I had heard before because I live here in Houston, okay? And he come on every morning here. But baby, some of them I hadn't heard. I was on the floor rolling laughing. She put me in this mood. Lucinda, you know she did. You was over there. I saw you. We was talking to each other. I thank you for ringing that doorbell. Miss Victoria Jones, come on in the building. We gonna laugh up some storm this morning. We gonna talk about Miss America. Put me in this mood. I'm so thankful I went over there this morning because I wasn't in a real joyous mood, happy mood until I went over there. And baby, she took the whole breath out of me. I was trying to cook my breakfast in there. I was burning up my hands and stuff with the bacon popping on me because I'm listening to her, not watching what I'm doing. But I ain't Miss America. She the one that did it. Miss America got us off to a terrific start. Yes, she did, baby. She started my day this morning. It was no drama, no foolery. It was just good comedy over there. And Where is the Vetta? She need to get in here because she got a new name, y'all. Her new name is Vetta now. New name alert. No longer the Vetta. It's Vetta. Vetta. Okay? Because she on the morning show over there. When y'all go watch, y'all gonna hear about it. Okay? Yeah. So that was this morning's laughter over there. I love those type of content creators. I'm going to have to look her up. Yeah, she Miss America. What a child name? Um, if anybody know a child name, drop it in the chat. Baby, she had me rolling laughing. Everybody was saying, please do this again. Please do this again. Um, I haven't watched her that much, to be honest, to know what all of her content was all about. I can only tell you about this morning, okay? I finally caught her live, and baby, it was epic. If you want to laugh, just go on over there and say Ms.V sent you, okay? I kid you not. I would not lead you astray. And it's a free show. All you got to do is go over there, hit that like button, walk on in the house, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you like the content, hit that. Everything's free. You ain't got to do nothing. Ain't no demands on you to do anything. Okay. So let's get on down the road. So I was already on one from last night. Sharita took me out last night. So I went to bed laughing last night. Hey, Homestyle, how you doing? Everybody's just super duper. Ain't nobody came in here with no complaints this morning, Homestyle. Everybody's in a laughing, happy mood, even though the weather might not be good in your area. We ain't gonna let it depress us. We gonna keep on laughing, okay? Like I told you, he sends sunshine, he sends rain, he sends storms. Up there where Brittany Allen is, they got storms coming through. Anybody seen or heard from her this morning? Is she all right? Hey, virtuous woman, how you doing? Um, and Renee Sharp says, good morning. Good morning to you too, Miss Renee. Come on in the building. So last night, Rita had me. I caught the train at the second depot. I missed the first depot. So they went off and left me. Even though I'm a member over there, they don't care. They run off and leave members, baby. You got to get there on time or you going to get left when the train pull off. So the train pulled off and left me at the second depot. And I called the train. I said, well, it's going to be time for me to come on at 7:30. Rita done jumped on here like at 10 minutes to 7 or something like that. So I said, well, I know she ain't going to be off by the time it's time for me to come on. Thank you, Prince. I appreciate it. That's her link right there for Miss America. And so I said, I'm going to ride this train until about 5 minutes to 7, and then I'm getting off and I'm going to go talk to my sugar wiggles, which I did. But baby, I had to go back and finish listening to it. That girl left. She don't mind. You know, my other nieces out here, they when I tell them, I got this, don't worry about it. Baby, somebody called her and told her Granny had been talking to her. And it was on and popping. Granny, see, you don't listen. I told you, leave Sharita, DJ, Miss Carver, Miss Loretta, Ms.V out your mouth. But you don't listen. See, I'm the only one trying to help you out here. The rest of them, they just dog walk you, okay? Granted, you was dog walk face down. Your face ought to be scratched up from here to yonder. She drug you out through the gravel last night. But you asked for that because you won't leave that woman alone. And you don't listen to Ms.V. Ms.V be trying to tell you, leave these young content creators alone. They from a different club. They are not going to, you don't respect them and they ain't going to respect you. That's just the way it is, okay? If you mind your business and go over there and leave them alone, stop calling their name out, then maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to go over there and do your little inspiration challenge. And I heard you too, Granny. You was listening to Terry Anderson. Terry Anderson is from Lily Grove Church in Houston. Very, very well-renowned pastor. And he brings the word, okay? He comes on Sunday morning real early here in Houston. Oh, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning or something like it's real early. Every now and then I'll catch him before I go down to my church. But apparently, there she is. New name alert. Davita Hurst, Veta is the name. Good morning, Veta. How you doing? Veta is on Miss America over there. Y'all go have to go because one of the community members is over there. She made her debut this morning over there with Miss America. How you doing, Miss Ida? Let's see what you're saying. I'm from Arkansas too, and we have thunderstorms, and we are under another tornado watch. But y'all made out okay under the first one, huh, Ida? Please say yes. Um, Good morning, Terry Cody. How you doing this morning? So I pray that everything is well. I know tornadoes, they done destroy something because that's what they do. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. We usually have tornadoes a lot of times after the hurricanes come through. So that's how I know how they can damage stuff. Oh, good, Ida. That's great. Good news. Okay. Aunt V, my husband said he's heard of the Vera lady that Rita suggested Esther go to. He said she does it all. I've never seen her. I heard her mention the Vera lady last night. Apparently, she has a social media channel, and she's supposed to be a preacher, from what I gather from listening to Rita over there. But I've never heard. I gotta look her up. I don't know what her channel is to look her up. But they say she's something else. Say Granny could learn some things from her because she got lots and lots of followers over there. Good morning, Carlos. Oh, thank you for the roses and the hearts. I really appreciate you. Who else? Oh, that my niece. Shonda Thoughts is in the building. Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all. Shonda had to help me with my monetization again yesterday because my sister put the routing number and the checking account in there, but apparently she didn't save it or she didn't click a button or something, so still ain't got paid. But everything is in there now. So I should know something in the next 5 days. I think that's what Shonda told me. Sooner or later, they're going to give me some money. It's okay. You know, that's just like a little savings going to be coming. That's all. Hey, Deborah Silvers. But thank you, Shonda. I appreciate you. Thanks, Sweet and Sassy, for the beautiful roses. Y'all see my little Easter bunnies up there. I told y'all I had a little Easter bunny. Yeah, I bought this one with the four I bought the other day. Where's Tashay? She needs to see this one for her little girl. Uh-huh. Let's see. Where am I? Good morning, Deborah Sims. Look at Ocean and slipped up in the back door to hang out with these hoodlum friends of mine. Come on in the building, Ocean. Salute. How are you doing? I'm on one this morning. I'm doing well, Ocean. Ain't no problems. If it was, I wouldn't complain. Yes, my husband says she's a preacher. She's turned her house into a church. Yes, that's what Rita was saying. She turned her house into a church. I said, oh, okay then. Well, Granny trying to turn her house into a YouTube church. That's what she trying to do, but she don't have it down yet because she ain't got no 100,000 followers over there, okay? And it's gonna be doubtful that she ever get them if she don't get off that road she on. Woo! I appreciate you, Ara, for stepping up in here because I worries about you. I do, I do. Uh-huh. Michelle is in the building. She says good morning to everybody. So, okay, so Granny got drugged last night by Sharita. Big time drug. Okay, I don't think nobody out here is drugged to that fast and that quick. You know, like when she gets drugged, it's a whole video. Sharita drugged in about 10 minutes and just went on about her business, okay? Because she says she don't look at that woman. But Nosy, Rosie, looks at everybody. You know, even though she blocked over here, she still come over here and look. I can't with her. Okay. I just don't, it ain't no help for her. You know, I done put out a plea for her family to come and get her. Obviously, they don't watch her because they know that this woman here is meddling and she ain't doing the work of the Lord. She doing the work of the devil and she running with the devil. Okay. Yeah. I done told them. And if they don't want to listen to me, then sooner or later, you know, we just gonna see her nut up out here for real, for real. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let me tell you about Fluffy. I watched a little Fluffy. I'm waiting on Girl Talk Friday. That's what I'm waiting on because Fluffy be so excited about. Oh, it's little strong, but you ain't got but 200 likes. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's us watching you. We giving you a view so we can talk about you. That's what we're doing. You ain't got it though. I know that's over your head, Fluffy. Okay, you know Fluffy got a new name. Her new name alert is Bumpy Night. Y'all do realize that, huh? Bumpy Night. No, we not interested in no Bumpy Johnson. We interested in Bumpy Night. Bumpy calling somebody Bumpy. That's what she do though. I done told y'all everything this woman says about somebody, it's about her. It ain't got nothing to do with the rest of the world. This is about her. If she say anything about you, I guarantee you she got it, done had it, or will get it. Okay? Hey, pretty lady, what's happening? Angel Brooks is saying, everybody hit that like button. Thank you, Angela, for reminding them. Miss Pretty Lady TT, hey, Ain't TV, hey, Nisi Pooh, just got out of the hospital. Oh no, you all right, huh, Pretty Lady TT? How come you didn't tell us so we could have prayed for you while you was going through whatever you was going through? But we so glad the Lord saw you through and brought you back out here so you can have some comedy this morning with us. We missed our members of the community. I just thought you was taking a little siesta for a minute. I didn't know. Look at Yo-Yo. She done come up in here looking for some laughs. You gonna get it this morning. I'm on one. We're praying for you, says R, and we are. And throwing up some praying hands for you, okay? Yeah. Bumpy night, ringworm night, Prince says. Yeah, you could consider that the ring. What is all that stuff on her elbow? Now, look at my elbows. Y'all see them? This is a normal elbow. This is where it's for. It ain't all black. It ain't all crusty and all that stuff on. What is all that stuff on her elbow? She made me go do some research this morning. When I looked at her elbow, I think that might have been DJ put that elbow up there. Oh, Ocean, one of them folks that catch everything. And I looked at that thing and I said, man, that looked like it's an itchy mess there. But what I found out is that when you having kidney failure and renal failure, you'll have breakouts like that. You'll have itchy rashes like that. You need some neurotransmitters, is what the research said, because sometimes that over-the-counter stuff don't work. But the one that they recommended, Fluffy, was capsaicin. They said it's really good for itchy rashes for renal failure. Sure did. Hey, Bama Flax, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. The devil's sitting all on the top of Sister Mr. Mushroom Head. Oh, yeah, Grandpa. Grandpa need to sit it down. She really do. Because she's watching folks that really could give her a word. I know Terry Anderson can give her a word. I know him personally. The pastor we had before Pastor Cotton, Pastor Brown, came from Lily Grove. So their church used to visit with our church all the time because we are sister churches because of him coming up in Lily Grove. If she would listen to what he's saying and then do what he's saying, she'd be a better person. But she listening and over there with her head, yes, Lord. You ought to stop all that, Granny. You playing with God. Now stop doing that. You either gonna listen to him and try to abide by his word, or just get out the word period and go on back to the street life that seem like you came from. Because if you could come out here and defend all this mess Roz got going on with talking about little children and elderly people and anybody who comes in her way that don't agree with her, I feel sorry for you. You too old for that, woman. You 60 something years old. You say you're 61. Okay? You got too much you need to be doing for yourself. Didn't Sharita tell you to take them tight ass curls out your head? We don't wear tight curls like that no more. Girl, you done got hung up in the 80s too. You right there with Fluffy. Y'all ain't never passed 1981. That was y'all's year. Y'all still living in 1981. We up here in 2023, moving on into 24. We already 4 months into 2023 now. We're in April, okay? But you back there in 1981, what happened in your 90s? Huh? Because y'all got lost. Y'all didn't move. Something ain't right with y'all. I'm trying to figure out what the hell it could be because I don't know. I'm putting my flowers out in the yard. Yes, Lucinda. Wait a minute. Let me see what my daddy would say. Good Friday was the day he always planted his crops on Good Friday. And he went by the almanac, Lucinda. I ain't seen an almanac since that man left here. But whatever that almanac said, and Good Friday came about, and it wasn't raining on Good Friday, them crops went in the field. Yeah, sure did. Uh, and that stiff wig is out of style. She claim it ain't a wig, Lucinda. All I know is this: whatever it is, whether it's weave or wig, it's stiff because she sprays all that stuff on there to try to hold it so she won't have to get up and do nothing to it. But Granny, you'll be better off with your own hair. I've seen your hair when you tried to do that little skit on Miss Loretta and you had them little pigtails up there. You got a nice length on your hair and it don't look like it's all thin and stuff. Why don't you take them ugly wigs off, weaves, whatever they are, because they ugly, and use your own hair. Your hair look better than that. And stop embarrassing your hairdresser. Because I know you telling that young girl to do that because them youngsters can fix some hair, okay? They ain't all that good in the health of the hair and keeping the hair on the head, but they can style. That's what I saw when I was in the business. If whatever style you wanted, they could do it. But then I got a lot of their clients in the end because they were not using the correct shampoos, conditioners. They wasn't doing no kind of deep conditioning under the dryer. None of that stuff, okay? They were putting relaxers on too much, making money. That's all they were doing. And in the end, I had their clients sitting in my chair trying to get their hair back healthy again. Because that's one thing I believed in. If I got to cut it all off like I did mine and start over to get it healthy again because I neglected my own hair, then that's what you got to do. If it grew once, it'll grow again. I'm at a point where I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I had hair all my life. It don't mean nothing to me. Praying for you, pretty lady, says Patricia. Whatever is on her head is horrible. Ask Papa Wash and all your hair and stop being messy. Oh, she messy for an old woman. I ain't never seen nothing like it. You don't see none of the old folks out here in this old folks sector being messy. Now, we might tell you off. Miss Carver might cuss you out. Miss Loretta trying to stop, but she ain't there yet. But she'll tell you off. Miss Yolanda, same thing. Ms.V, she try to come out here and make some sense of the stuff and laugh at you. That's what she do. She ain't about all that cussing and stuff. I got sisters over there can do that for me. I don't need to do all that. But I can laugh at you because you are truly a funny looking, acting woman. Okay? And then the other day, gonna tell yourself you beautiful. You don't need to tell yourself you beautiful. If you're beautiful, you know it. And you don't have to tell yourself that. No, you do not. I have never got up and told myself, oh, you beautiful. Because first of all, I got sense enough to know anything could happen where I might be beautiful today in a car wreck and whole face and everything else disfigured tomorrow. So I would never do that. Never. No, ma'am. See, Granny, you don't have no wisdom about yourself because you would already know that. Now, maybe in your younger years, you didn't know no better. You could have thought that way. But I forgot. You stuck. You stuck in 1981, okay? The hairstyle is stuck. The clothes is stuck. The body is... Why is you eating so much? You just taking up that whole seat on that little truck now. What? Your nerves ain't got that bad. Because you betwixt and between. Sit up on that wall long enough, you're going to be just like Fluffy. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Okay? And all the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. That's you, Granny. You're going to have a great fall. Keep on with the foolery out here on these streets. These young people ain't having it. I'm trying to tell you. Leave them alone. They are not from your generation. Okay? Have some common sense. Then we talk about common sense yesterday. I can't with her. She out of control. Hey, Tess, how you doing? Hey, Kimberly, I wear my hair natural most of the time. Uh, I've had it natural now since 2010. Is when I started going natural. When I left here going to Baltimore, I started the natural thing, and I cut it all off this short. So I had, when I cut it this time, I had about 13 years of growth on it. Okay. Be encouraged, says Marissa. Good morning. How you doing, Marissa? You feeling okay? Are you well? Ain't the Esther looks older than you. Esther looked older than anybody out here. But then they had with a jealous behind. See, this how you know when a person jealous. When everybody is coming into my chat saying, Miss V, you don't look your age. Miss V, you a pretty lady. Miss V, you remind me of Debbie Allen. Miss V, you remind me of Jasmine Guy. Those are attractive women. They're attractive women. So for my chat to tell me that, she had a problem with it. Because ain't nobody telling her she looked like nobody that looked nice. Nobody. So then she want to come out here and say, I look 80. You want to convince other people I look 80 because you want me to look like I'm 80. You sad. You are very sad. To be at this age and be jealous of anything or anybody, you are sad. Put that Bible down, like Miss Carver said, for it burn up in your hands. Because you ain't following it. Ain't nowhere in there told you to be jealous of nobody. It tells you about love. Or that is that what you doing out here on the street? Are you loving? Are you kind? Huh? Are you supportive of people? No, you supporting of whoever you can get views from and subscribers from their channel. Flip flopper. Yeah, I said it. Because you are. Wasn't you over there with Treese supporting her? So how you gonna support her and then go over there and support Ross? You got to do one or the other, okay? Granny, I'm talking to you. Oh, you deaf and dumb now. Okay, ride on that then, okay? Uh-huh. What did Myra say? Amy looks older than you. Yes, she look older than any of us out here that's old. And then go try to convince the world that we look older than her. You know, you convince yourself by doing better. Do better, Granny. Do better. Do better. Ain't be she's just yep. Like I said yesterday, I had the utmost respect for that woman. I actually thought she was older than me. I'm gonna be honest. But I wasn't really concerned about the age. She was faking it over there, pretending that she was such a Bible scholar and that she was doing an inspiration channel. And she had me fooled for a little while until she actually came out here and showed the real Granny. See, when I left is when she started acting the real Granny, and when she went over to the other side. I left in August. I left YouTube. No, that ain't right. He passed in August. I left Memorial Day weekend. That's when I left. Okay, he passed in August. I came home in September. That's when Granny made her change. During that time. And that was when I put out the video. Granny, you have changed. And she got mad because I said she had changed. See, people get mad when you tell the truth. They get fired up mad. Look at Shelby. She looking up in here, y'all. She want to come in so bad. No. Yesterday, she was laying out at the pool, and I went outside to sweep up the leaves on the front porch, and baby, she got me. She came and started talking. I know how to get rid of her, though. Well, Shelly, I'm finna go clean up the garage. You want to come go in the garage? I'm going home. Shelly took off running out. I ran off the last time she was on the porch talking to me. 2 whole weeks I did not see Shelly. Ask your granddaddy. actually believes that lies she's telling. She's delusional. There's something wrong with her. She might be going through dementia. You know, she is at that stage in life where she could be going through dementia because she can't get nothing right. Every time she come out here and try to tell what happened 2, 3 years ago, she have it wrong. Every time. Mm-mm. Do like me and Miss Carver. If you know you're not going to remember it, write it down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Your brain is aging too. Girl, and then your brain ain't active enough. You into too much mess. Mm-mm. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, promiscuous girl, how you doing? Rise and shine. I'm up and at it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, nah, shoulda cook done fell out laughing. Look at Portia up in here done fell out laughing. She's something to laugh at. She is. I would be ashamed of her if that was my mama or my grandmama, whatever. I'd be like, oh, but you know, she's old and she's getting a little senile. Don't pay her no attention. That would be my excuse for her. That was your hairstyle in the 1980s, Carla. Yeah, everybody was back there with them little tight curls because they last until they fail, okay? That was the whole idea of the little tight curl. It was going to eventually fall out. And then it was going to be like you wanted it, but you got more wear out of it. Granny done got a month out of that. Where's she going to wash her hair? Huh? Now she knows she old and sweating and driving the bus and moving around and doing that. You know that hair's nasty and stanky. Girl, you live in the South. It's warm in the South. You better take that stuff off your head before you get some kind of scalp infection. Right, Ms.V. Her nerves bad. She eating everything and getting bigger and bigger. And when I realized how big she was, I had gotten, is when she tried to do the good knee challenge and fell her big ass down. I was like, God, dog, that's a big piece of timber there. Woo! Big old piece of leather. And ain't even well put together. Going on, Granny. And what about the old deacon down at the church? Did you ever talk to him? Because you do need a man. You need somebody to occupy your time. You're not like Ms.V. You can't find other things to occupy your time and your space in your life, okay? I can. I can come out here and talk to my sugar wiggles and have the best time of my life and then going on about my business. You got a child. Why you can't do that? You're not entertaining at all. Boring. Didn't Sharita tell you that last night you was boring? Stop laughing at me, Myra. Who is that? Bumping Night, stop talking about LA. Everything you said about LA has happened to you. Exactly. Ringworm Night. I was sent pictures of her face. Ooh, don't show them. Because that one that I had on my community wall is still up there. Big old craters. I mean, she got on 4 pounds of makeup to cover up all this bumps and all that stuff. Then somebody got one out there of the lawyer daughter. She got bad skin too. They pointing out, I think that was Ocean, pointing out all them pimples and stuff in her face. So you done made yourself up too. You doing filters and all that stuff too. But if y'all remember that morning when DJ challenged her to walk, Callie ran her big ass down the stairs, put her tennis shoes on, and took off walking. That was when I saw this woman shaped like a penguin. And I always got the nerves to talk about somebody's body. I got a shadow in my phone of her, and the shadow looked just like a penguin. I kid you not. Don't make me post it, Callie. You better not say nothing. I'll post that big penguin. Where we at? Lucinda said, Prince, that close-up is horrible. Yes, it is. Lucinda said, very sad because she looks horrible. Yes, she does. And not only that, that woman is sick. I am not a doctor, so I don't know what stage she's into her renal failure, but I know it's not the first stage. And I know she's murdering herself. Now, when she leave here, she will be the first one that I know that actually killed herself. Not eating proper foods. Ain't no tacos on that diet with that ground beef. And that spaghetti. And that's not on that either. Let me see. What did my brother have to eat? He had a diet. I went back and I found it, okay? And it wasn't nothing like that. Um, Hold on a minute. It was a lot of veggies on there, and I can tell you that. And I ain't seen you eat no vegetables yet, Miss California. Oh, California. Okay, you should not be eating bacon. Okay, let me turn this meal around here. Okay, you should. Come on now, straighten up. Okay, you should not be eating bacon. Well, forget you. Bacon, ham, sausage, hot dogs, lunch meat, chicken tenders or nuggets, or regular canned soup because it has too much sodium in it, and salt makes you retain fluid. That's why you so swole up when you went out there to Vegas, because you hadn't had your dialysis and you probably ate junk food along the way instead of stopping at a cafeteria and getting, or a restaurant, and getting you a balanced meal. Now, Callie, you know we done seen you eating all this stuff. And if you get the soup in the can, it was you supposed to get the reduced sodium soup at only 1 cup. You are not supposed to eat the whole can. Greedy ass. Okay? Now, the superfoods that were recommended were, or are, cabbage, not in the can. Anything in the can is preserved with sodium. Leave that canned stuff alone. Get fresh stuff, okay? Or fresh out the garden stuff, or fresh frozen stuff. You big dummy, okay? Red peppers. And the reason why they want you to have the carrot, what was the cabbage, was for the phytochemicals that are in it, okay? The red peppers, low in potassium. You have to watch your potassium intake. Okay, Miss Know It All. Miss Beautiful. You know. Okay. The cauliflower, high in vitamin C, helps your immunity. Uh-huh. Uh Blueberries, high in antioxidants. That's what you should be eating. Egg whites, not the whole damn egg. You need the protein from the white. Yolk is full of cholesterol. You especially don't need that. Okay? Don't you have high blood pressure problems? Most blacks do. I have it. Uh-huh. That's why I don't fool with a lot of eggs, because I don't really like the white without the yellow, and I don't really care too much for eggs. So, it don't bother me. You need garlic to spice up your food. All right? It's also an antioxidant. Garlic is. Just go brush your teeth and rinse your mouth out after you eat it, okay? You'll be all right. You'll be fine, but you need it. Uh-huh. Fish. We never see you eat fish, Callie. We only see you eating ground beef tacos, ground beef spaghetti. Get you some fish. It don't have to be fresh water. It don't have to be salt water. It can be salmon. It can be mackerel. Fish. You need your omega-3s, girl. Okay? And your fatty acids. Red grapes. Flavonoids. You also have to measure the amount of water that you take in every day. So if you got the grapes and you froze them, that could be part of your liquid, but it wouldn't be a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you hear me? Your life would be so amazing if you just change your diet. You wouldn't have to lie about it no more. It would just be amazing. For real. Just change your diet. Changing your diet, you could lose some weight. You are a miserable woman. You are lying. And you're not even a good liar. A miserable person comes out here and tear down another person every time they hit the tube. That's a miserable person. And that's what you are. Girl, you're miserable as hell. And you out here trying to pretend. You ain't fooling me. Now you might be fooling some of the people that's over there rocking with you because they just as blind and narrow-minded as you are. And they gonna be murderers too, because they pumping you and keeping you going when you got heart problems, you got blood pressure problems, and you got kidney problems. Why would they be telling you the things that they're telling you instead of telling you, Miss Raj, you need to get out and walk? All that relaxing every time. I've just been relaxing. You don't need to be relaxing. You need to be moving your body. That's what you need to do. When you get off the machine, get a little rest because you're tired. When you get off that machine, your body is drained and you have filled it back up, okay, with the sugars, okay? Now, take some of that energy that you fill your body back up with and get out and go walking. Granny, get your big ass over there and get Callie and y'all go walk together. Y'all can walk together on live. She could walk in her neighborhood. You could walk in your neighborhood. Y'all walk a whole mile. Start off with a few blocks the first time because Callie gonna pass out because she is not used to walking. She used to, I'm relaxing. Well, yeah, you relax all day because you don't work. See how you tell on yourself? You couldn't be relaxing if you was at work. You couldn't be on YouTube if you were at work. And stop telling people you working when you know you not. Now, 3 people done come out here and said you not working. Now, why you keep on talking about you working when you know you ain't working? Show us a pay stub. We need to see a pay stub. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. No, we don't. No, we don't. None of us. We don't believe you, Callie. Why would we want to believe a liar who don't do nothing but come out here and talk and never show no receipts for nothing? Still ain't seen that bank statement. You want that to go away. It ain't never going away. You scam them people. They got smart and they left you. A lot of them left you because they were sick of you lying to them. You got some dummies gonna be over there to the end. They just as demonic as you are. They like to hear you lie. They look, you are the company you keep. That's it, and that's all. Okay? You built them. You built that circle. Sister circle number 1 wasn't faithful to you or loyal to you at all. Sister circle number 2, you need to take that one down too, because they ain't faithful either. How is Miss Loretta and Sharita getting everything that goes on in the sister circle? And you still trying to hide it. You might as well bring it out in the open. We know what's going on back there. I knew exactly when my pictures went in there. And who said it and what said. Huh? Did it stop anything in my life? It just showed how retarded y'all are over there. Y'all are retarded. Mentally challenged? No, retarded. That's the word for y'all. Retard it. Y'all are not mentally challenged. Y'all made y'allself like that. Now, Callie could have come here with a few issues being the daughter of a crackhead, okay? She could have been born with some things that was wrong. But if you truly had spent as much time on your body and your life and your mind as you spent out here on the streets bothering other people, girl, you'd have been fine by now. Nope, I kid you not. Let me catch up with my chat. Ms.V is very attractive. Thank you, Patricia. Nobody but Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son. Baby, Aunt Esther is truly a trip. I can't find the words. Good morning, Miss America. I done sent them over there to look at your child because, baby, you had me on the floor. I ain't even dressed fooling with you. I was supposed to have on clothes to come out here. I'm busy in there cooking my breakfast and watching you. And the next thing I know, it's time for me to come talk to my sugar wookers. I said, well, let me just put on me something that match and I'm clean and I'm going on out there and I'm going to talk to I'm in my house, okay? I can do this in my house. I'm relaxing. Prince, you are so right. Whatever she say about her, it happens to her. I told y'all, Callie lives other people's lives. She involves herself in anybody's life she can. Everybody that she's jealous of or she would like to be like, she tears them down. What did Dimples do to her? Nothing. What did Miss V do to her? Nothing. If she is upset because you have something she doesn't have, or you look better, or you coming out here and you attracting people right off the bat, she feels like they shouldn't be coming here to me or to Dimples or any new content creator out here. They should be coming to her. Just look at her. That's what she does. Everything she says about Tree, she's already done it. She'd already brought a man home from prison. When she was talking about Tree, she had already lived that life with Dwayne, straight out of prison. But she told Tree down. But granted, you don't seem to understand that, do you? Huh? While you out here running, acting like Feast number 2. Yeah, Feast was on the front line for a minute. Sick as a dog out there fighting for Ross until that $200 came through. She showed you how much was 200, 250, whatever is a little amount of money for the war she had fought out here for her. She showed her she did not care about her at all. Done. You don't be the same way, Granny, because you problematic. You dragging all them people into your mess. If them people start up mess on their own, that's them. But they don't need you out here every day calling their name because you want to belong so bad. You trying to show us that this one like you and that one like you. We don't give a doggone. We don't like you because you lie too much and you mess as hell. That's what you do. Grand nigga. You. Mm-hmm. Out here just telling lies and taking up for folks you ain't got no business. Princess saying, Lucinda, that ish is in her mouth too. Oh, Lord have mercy. She got the rash like the thrash, like the little children, the little babies have with like a milk tongue. Ooh, I can't look at her mouth like that. That old tongue always be hanging out, but then I can't get past the teeth hanging out. Everything just hanging out, Callie. Lord help me. Hey, Kathy, how you doing this morning? Miss Vietta, you are a very sexy and attractive woman. Thank you, Devetta. I think so. The men think so too. It's just that I don't want to be bothered at this point. It's not that I don't want a friend or whatever. I'm not ready for that. Okay. I'm just doing me now. I'm just happy being me. For the first time since I was in my 20s, I'm by myself. There is no child. There are no children. There's no husband. There's no. I can really, really connect and enjoy myself right now. You know, like I say, if a man want to take me out to dinner or, you know, a movie or whatever, ride on a Sunday, that's fine. But you need to go on to your house because I'm happy up in here by myself. For real, for real. Okay? It ain't like I need a man or want a man. If I needed a man or want a man, I get numbers all the time. That man that was trying to talk to me down there at that funeral asked me for my number. I gave it to him because I know his family. But I ain't answered that phone for that man. I don't want to be bothered, okay? You caught me on a good day where, okay, I'm being nice today. I ain't going to tell you off on the church ground, nigga, get away from me. Because that's what I want to say. I ain't finna lie. I want to say that, okay? Miss Beata, okay. Miss America speaking to everybody. I love y'all for praying for me. No problem. Look, prayer changes things. And prayer is free. It's just like love. You can pray just like you can love. If we did a little bit more praying instead of loving, I think we would probably love the right people in the end because he'd guide us to the right folks. I made that mistake. That's why I know. Lucinda says she pretending. Yes, she pretending. Myra's agreeing with you, Devetta. Absolutely, 100. She never fooled me for a second. You were on it then, Homestyle. You saw it. I'm just trying to get what she's saying out the word, you know. So she was reading the word. She wasn't actually interpreting it right, in my opinion, but she was reading. So I said, well, she can't be too bad if she in the Bible, but you saw something that I didn't see. Yeah. A lot of people saw it because I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I do. I'll be thinking they gonna straighten up. Oh, okay, they made that mistake. They're not gonna make that same mistake, and that's my fault. That's how I go wrong or did. Oh no, I'm much wiser now. When you get out there by yourself, you can't take no wooden nickels. They don't spin. Okay, it ain't like, honey, I lost $100, $200 a day. I need 200. You can't do that no more. Okay, so you have to be a little bit smarter now. People who have taken advantage of you, you cannot let them continue to take advantage of you. Time out. Okay, time out. Okay. Good morning, Miss Younger. How you doing? Pig feet worm night. You are suffering from LA karma. Enjoy it. She loves the ground that woman walk on. She'll talk about her. But what she's saying about her features are worse. If she say anything about her body, her face, or anything, hers is just as bad or worse. But where she gets me is when she go out the renting with them hoodlums and thugs that she done raised. I can't with her. All children, there is not a person in the world that I can't say made a mistake as a child or did something wrong as a child. But even the Bible said when you're a child, you do childish things. But when you become an adult, when you become grown, you put away childish things. Why is a 51-year-old woman still acting like a child out here? And act like she in Rennie's age group where she can just sit up and talk about Rennie like you do in elementary school. Grow the hell up, woman. Sickening. Okay. Pretty lady TT says she loved you, Miss America. Everybody's speaking to you. The Real Tea by Jules. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for the roses. Love you too, pretty lady. Okay, y'all in love with each other. I love it. I love it. Lisa them fell out laughing. Lucinda's down laughing. Angela's down laughing. Okay. I write stuff down daily. That's a good thing. It's almost like you keeping a journey throughout your life on a journal. Shelby's in the house. I miss you, but Myra's speaking to you. Hey, Wonder Joe. Ooh, Sharon Ross is up in the building. Ooh, Jack Dog said, let me hear what you got to say, Miss V. Wonder Joe and Carla speaking to each other. Also, the mushroom was out in the 80s. Yes, it was out in the 80s. It came in the 80s and it went out in the 80s. By the time we hit the 90s, it was gone. People were starting to get into the natural hair in the 90s, okay? And transitioning over from the relaxer because we had learned that relaxers were not good. It's been not proven, but it's statistics out there that shows that it may cause brain cancer, okay? So it's possible. You putting chemicals on your scalp and you got pores where it's going down, seeping into your head. So it's very possible. I can't say it is or it's not. I can say it's possible. It's sodium hydroxide, which is lye. Okay. That's why it burns. Myra's laughing. Miss Jack Dogs is in the building. She done come in here laughing. It's not a wig. It's a weave. Bad wig. Either way it go, like I said, weave, wig, or otherwise, it is not cute. Okay. Not cute at all. You're not cute, Granny. I'm just gonna tell you. Since you out here talking about other folks and how they look, I look 80. Well, if I look 80, I thank God for looking like this at 80. But how I see you, you're not cute. Period. I'm just gonna leave it like that so it won't get ugly. Okay, you're just not cute. Your insides or your outside. Because I don't look at people's outside appearance and judge them at all. I'm sure if any of us had made ourselves, we would definitely have made ourselves to look like we wanted to. But the parents conceived us. Okay. And however your parents and that DNA within those parents, that's how you look. And that's it, and that's all. Okay. Don't watch it because she ain't gonna do nothing but make you mad, Prince. Don't watch her. Just take my word for it. Myra's falling down laughing. Hey, Kendra Felter, good morning to you. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I was in a neighborhood. I stopped by and the doorbell. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Jules, for coming over. I appreciate you always. I'll be over there to visit you for real, for real. And I act nice over there because I know you try to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it positive over here. Telling the truth ain't negative. Telling the truth is positive. So you can become positive instead of over there being negative about somebody else. Now that's the way I see it. Now, I could be wrong, but that's the way I see it. Okay. Loving Me Tracy's in the house. Um, that's the morning she showed her real self. Yes, indeed, Lucinda. Woo, she's something else. Hey, Miss Diane Stone. You know Miss Diane Stone is a member of the community over here. She came over here to check things out. Uh-huh. Speaking of weight, I lost 10 pounds. Oh, good for you, Sting. How'd you do it? Tell us about it. Miss Loretta said she was losing weight. She was taking those shots. Uh, Ass goofy fish-eyed fool. Yes, she is, Prince. She don't even realize how silly she sound out here as an older person. Now you're supposed to be out here with younger people listening to you. What are they getting from your message? To be messy? To come out here and don't show them anything. You're not showing them how to dress. You're not showing them how to wear the hair, how older people can keep up with the trends of the time. Girl, just because you 60 don't mean you got to look 60 or act 60. You can still intertwine and interact with younger people and still be respected by them because you need to know your boundaries. When I was 40, my daughter was going out then because she was in her 20s. Okay, so we could shop all day long. We could go out to eat. We could go to the movie. We could have road trips. But at night when she was ready to go out, hey, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have fun. What time you coming home? Okay, that's where it stopped for me. You got to know your place. We can get back together tomorrow. We can talk after you come home tonight. No problem. But I'm not fixing to go out there with you, with them people. They too young for me. If you my daughter, then that means they young enough to be my children. I'm not partying with my children. I'm not Callie. I don't do that. No. None of them. Angela fell out laughing. Good morning. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? Miss Kimberly Earls is in the building. Let's see. Congratulations, thing. I lost 7 pounds last. How y'all losing all this weight in 1 week? I only need to lose 15 more. How y'all gonna do it? Okay. I was doing good long as my knees wasn't bothering me. Now I can't get out there and be as active. I have to watch what I'm eating. Where am I? I'm down here with Sweet and Sassy says somebody called her Miss Potato Head. She looked like a potato head. She act like a potato head. Myron fell out laughing. Callie, get your pen and paper out instead of recording. This is very helpful information. She will never listen to anyone that gives her constructive criticism. Okay? Never. Because you got to see, first of all, that you're wrong and you need to be corrected. I've been corrected many times over here on my channel. You ain't never heard me blow up. You ain't never heard me. Sometimes they were wrong and I was right, or vice versa. It didn't matter. We got it straight. And they still in here. Because I know how to be a sociable person. I know how to stop things when they go too far. I have a choice. I can walk away from it. I can keep on down the line and read the next comment. Oh, okay. Just like that. And keep on down the line. I don't have to say you're wrong, you're right. We don't have to go back and forth with it. You said what you said. I said what I said. If I don't believe in it or you don't believe in it, we can keep moving. Okay? Everybody's not going. Do you agree with your mama with everything? Not everything. Do you agree with your husband with everything? Not everything. Because you're an individual. He an individual. Y'all do not share the same DNA. So y'all are nothing alike. Okay? You are you and he is he and she is her. That's the way it is. I cook with garlic a lot of times, Lucinda. A lot of people don't like it. I do. I grew up with it. My mom cooked with it, so I learned how to cook with it too. You just don't overpower the food with it. That's it. Some people can't eat it. Okay, I'm one who can. Sting, wow, I had fish last night. Did Sting tell us how she lost that weight, her and Lucinda? Her protein. Okay. The Willie Nelson headbands really don't make it look any better. Cause first of all, she don't wear them on her forehead. She had them bands way back here. Where they do that at? I thought the bands was to catch the sweat. It was really what it was made for. Like when you walking, jogging, running, whatever. That was the beginning of the headbands. Now we do the decorative headbands just because. Okay. But they still go on your forehead. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. I don't know everything. Correct me. Um, Ringworm face will never listen. I saw her swollen pics holding all that fluid all over your penguin body. Yeah, she's shaped just like a penguin. Little old feet down there, and her legs are huge. That picture she has up in Vegas. And then let me tell you about your clothes too, Callie. You always trying to act like you so beautiful and you got the most beautiful clothes and all of this. That stuff you wore to Vegas. I wouldn't have wore that in the laundry room to do the laundry. First of all, that's some 1980 pants. Them old parachute, I guess that's what they used to call them, with the elastic around the bottom of them. They not wearing those kind of pants no more. Everything is tight leg pants now, okay? Men and women, get with the times if you're gonna be a trendsetter, Miss Callie. Okay? The wide leg pants and the parachute pants, they're not in right now. They might come back because styles recycle themselves, but you out of style. And I would have never wore that to a meet and greet. Why you didn't wear a nice little sundress? You're in Vegas, it was hot. Huh? I seen you with better sundresses on than what you with to meet and greet them with. Uh, Meet and Pete, because that y'all didn't really greet. Y'all, all y'all did was stood up and tried to let everybody know that that trip was so real. Obviously, them people had never been nowhere either. If they thought that was Vegas, mm-mm. Sad but true. The better them fell out laughing. Pretty Lady TT is on the floor with Jack Dogs. They all down there. Myra, I can't with you either. Stop laughing at me, Myra. And Kimberly Earl done fell out laughing at me. Prince, what you saying? Carla, who is the blue hell wears Willie headband? That's old Ask the Devil over there with them Willie Nelson headbands. Uh-huh. Wait till we find out that Granny lived the same life as Callie. Oh, if you taking up for somebody like that and you see what kind of life they living, it tells me you might have some skeletons gonna run out of your closet. Go back over there messing with Rita again, and we gonna find out. Mm-hmm. Rita or DJ, either one of them. We gonna because they would dig, baby. They DJ will go off in the swamp on you, and Rita will go that deep down into your profile, into your background. Keep on. I done told you. You don't want to listen. That's what Bullies does, Ms.V. Yes, Miss Blackhouse, she wanna be. Uh Carla, Prince needs your cell phone. Don't let her take it right now. I need Carla in here to help me right now, Prince, because you know Carla's my little comedian. Baby, she can come up with some stuff. Good morning, Miss Holistic Keelan. How are you feeling this morning? I hope all is well with you. You are living your golden years, Miss V. Yes, I am. I think this is the way it's supposed to be. When you get out there and you work close to 40 years, you raise your children and other people's children around you, and you see them get grown and able to take care of themselves and get their own houses, their own cars and husbands and children and take vacations. I got a lots to look back and just be thankful for. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was hard. My 20s, 30s, and 40s were hard years. They were hard years for me. I was buying, I was building, I was educating myself, children, because as my children were going back to school, I was going back to school also, picking up cosmetology degrees, food and service and license, so I could cook down there at the church because we have a commercial kitchen down there. And we also have food inspectors that are members down there. So you better have your gloves on. You better wash your hands before you put them on. You better have your hairnet on. You better have your apron on. Uh-huh. Food better be stored at the right temperature. So in order to know this, I had to go take the class. if I was gonna be back there. Now some of them didn't, but I want to be right. I don't want no food inspector coming up to me saying nothing to me. Okay, I want to know if they saying it wrong, I can correct them. So that's what I did. Then I went to airline school. I've been educating myself all my life. And if I feel an inkling to do something else now, I can get up and go back again. Mm-hmm. Where am I? Where am I? That granny lady smile is very creepy to me. She just need to go to the dentist and fix her mouth. It's the sharp teeth on the side and not seeing these because it's something happened there. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about that lip thing because that could have been a stroke. But she need to go and fix her teeth where her teeth won't be showing, or either get this side of the lip sewed up inside where it'll be even across there, because it just don't look. It's like she's talking out the side of her mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you, Miss V? I do, sassy, but I've been like this basically all my life. My friends can tell you I haven't changed a lot. I was always like this. I was kind of like to myself. People gravitated to me, and we just got along. If they gravitated over to me, they must saw something in me that they liked, or they were inquisitive. They want to find out. And luckily now I can look back and say they still there. 40, 50, 60-year friends. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can't say that. Nope. Thank you for reminding me to take some time out from people that use you. Yes, get away from them. They're not going to stop. You have to stop. When you with people who use you, you have to stop them. They're not going to stop unless you make them. They gonna get mad when they can't use you no more. They gonna talk about you when you can't. Don't worry about it. You know what you did. God knows what you did. Sometimes you just have to cut them off. They're not going to cut themselves off. They have become dependent on you. Make them become independent by cutting them off. And trust me, another one gonna come right after them, because they've already seen the kindness in you, and they take your kindness as a weakness. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. I've been taken advantage of. That's why I know what I'm talking about with being kind to people and you reciprocating to them. But then when it's time for them to do something for you, they ain't nowhere to be found. You don't see them. You don't hear from them. Mm-mm. They're users. You support them, but they don't support you. It's all good. I can get mine out the mud myself. Everything I ever got in life, I had to get it out the mud. This ain't nothing new for me. Cause she's slow. Yeah, she's slow. See y'all later. I have to get some rest. Okay, pretty lady. Talk to you later. Hey, Miss Chocolate 47. How you doing this morning? She was once upon a time respected by all, and now it's sad everyone see the same thing. Not a AG anymore. It's over. It's over. We can call it a day. Well, y'all, I'm running up on my hour. Let me get down here and see if anybody else said anything. Then when someone says something about Granny, she's cries wolf. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. But she come out here Billy Badass when she done got that little attention from Roz and the other women that follow Roz, and they boost her up, and she thinks she Billy Badass. They ain't finna do nothing but sit her fat ass down somewhere or she get a beat down. Sabrina's in the building this morning. Thank you for coming over. I do a lot of walking, and I get once a day, Miss V. I do a lot of walking, and I get once a day. I'm not sure what the get once a day is. The lot of walking, I can't do that walking no more because of my knees. Some days I can walk, some days it don't allow me. In your Fred Samples voice, oh, fish-eyed fool. Yeah, that's what Prince called her too, holistic. Yes, indeed, because she is. She should know better than that. Don't come out here misguiding and misleading people. Before I'd misguide or mislead my channel, I tell y'all, I don't know. Because I don't know everything. Just because I've been here longer than you don't make me know everything. There's a lot of things y'all teach me every day. We learn from each other. Real talk, you look like you're still in your 50s. Oh, thank you, sweet and sassy. Uh, I'm doing the skinny shot, eating less carbs and working out. Okay, okay. They have one right up the street up on Highway 3, maybe about a couple of miles from me. I just saw it. It just opened up the other day. And I had said I was going to stop in there and see about it. It's a cancer thing. It's up in the building. She say, "You right, Miss V. My daughter wanted to go out with me." I told her, "Hell no. I know that's right. What I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with what you doing, and what you doing ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to see what you doing, and you don't need to see what I'm doing. Okay? Not that it's so bad, but it's just none of your business. I need to be in a room with people that's 40 plus years old, not 20. Okay? No, we don't do that. Uh-uh. I told her, hell no, I don't party with my daughter. No way. Mm-mm. They kids can turn out crazy with you training them properly. So why would I add to the craziness? That is the way I look at it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, I know people who have bent over backwards to give and to try to do everything for the child they could, and the child just turned out to be a nothing. Because there's other people up inside that child other than you. They had grandparents, they had aunties, they had uncles. There's other bloodlines running through there, other personalities flowing through there. You can't control that stuff. Just get away from it. Love, I'm struggling losing my belly, so I'm just over it. No, you got to do the sit-ups. Okay. You got to find a way. That's the only way you're gonna do it with the belly. And you can lose the weight and then you're gonna have the sag. Ask me. I know. You gotta get down there and do maybe some half crunches, where you don't have to come all the way up. You can just pull your back part up. It'll still tighten up the muscles. Uh-huh. You gotta find a way. Hit that bicycle. I lost 15 pounds changing my eating habits since getting weaned off the prednisone. That's good. I'm glad you offered that prednisone too. I told you the bet. I used to work with a lady who used to take that, and she would always have a pie. She was very pretty, but whenever she was on it, it took that pan shape look on her face, and her face would be swollen. And then you could tell when she was off of it, she would be her normal little cute self. Uh, a cancer thing done bust out laughing. Kathy Shannon, she done bust out laughing. I don't know who her neurologist is or what dialysis center monitors her care. Truly needs to be investigated. She isn't getting proper treatment. No, she doesn't take care of herself at all. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. A cancer thing that fell out laughing, dying stone and fell out laughing. Miss V just made me burst out laughing at my death. All right, sweet sass Donna. Told y'all I can't take care of all of y'all at them desks. Y'all making them big dollars, 6-digit incomes and stuff, and then y'all want me to take it. You and Fan and all of y'all who at work. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm telling you up front, okay? Uh-uh. I just made my immune boost drink, Miss V. Ginger, garlic, sea moss, lemons, and honey. Ooh, that sounds good. I tried the sea moss too. It's not bad. I thought it was gonna be yucky, but it wasn't that bad. A small cup every morning. Who is this? Catherine lives in peace. Okay. I have ginger, garlic. I need to go get the sea moss. I have lemons and honey. I'm gonna try that. uh California hillbillies. Yes, they the California hillbillies, Miss Blackhouse, and don't know it. That's what's so sad about it. Hey, Erica Smith, how you doing? Her smile is creepy because she has half teeth missing out the bottom and half out the top. Yeah, that looked like that might have been a TKO right there. For them teeth to come up missing like that, I don't know. Skeleton might come out. Let her keep fooling with Sharita. Hey, Bond 75, how you doing? Heal the world is off in the house. Well, come on, baby, help us heal this world. Changing your eating habits and eating fresh fruits and veggies and lean meats, and try to stay away from the refined sugars and empty carbohydrates. Yes, that's the diet right there. Uh-huh. My brother had that diet, and I stuck to it every day. He never had no sandwiches. And I heard us saying something about she was going to get a po' boy or a hoagie, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods. That's got lunch meats on it. He didn't have no lunch meats. He would tell you in a minute. He loved hot dogs, but he couldn't eat no hot dogs no more. That's processed meat. That woman, she eat anything. It's always the people that loves helping others and giving are the ones to get used. Exactly. Exactly. Because you're too giving. You're too loving. You don't have a boundary. You don't know when to quit. I'm guilty. Hmm. You have tears in my eyes, but I'm sorry. Get you some tissue and wipe them out, because I'm subject to put some more in there. Not Willie Nelson head. Oh yeah, Dokie, that's the Willie Nelson look. But I ain't think Willie wore his way back there. But Granny wears hers half of her head. I'm like, is that a half wig or something? She trying to why my nose always itching? Do they have allergies of the nose? Because outside is always forever itching. She definitely wearing headband all wrong. Yes, she wearing it wrong. And none of them people over there ain't telling her. Shonda, don't be laughing at me. I'm telling the truth. Uh, Everyone have a great day. Okay, Miss Blackhouse. Yes, it will definitely give you a moon face. I'm telling you, she was a beautiful woman, beautiful hair and everything. But it's just her face was always the indicator that she was back on it. Folks will use you for the advantage of good people. When I was working and traveling with job, everyone was calling and wanting to visit my work location. When I got sick, showed me a lot. They ain't there. The people I have done the most for in life, they ain't nowhere to be found now. In fact, they some of the ones that if anybody mention my name, they're gonna have something negative to say. But they can't never say nothing that I did wrong, and they'll never tell you what I did for them. Never. Mm-mm. Nope. That's who people are. Enjoy the rest of your day, Ms.V, and enjoy the rest of y'all's day. It is now 1 hour and 16 minutes we've been on here. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. We'll meet back up around 7:30 tonight, somewhere around that time. But in the meantime, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, regardless of the weather, regardless of the circumstance. Put yourself in a happy place and enjoy this day. And I'll holler at you later. Much love to you. Bye.